I am so, so, so excited. Now, I say that in every video, but this is exciting. So, thank you for watching this video. Welcome to my home. My name is Jackie. This is from a Facebook person in a group I'm in who I had asked for beat up rogues. And they had, under a certain price point, a lot of people want the rogue, but they want it in perfect condition, and I don't. And there's a few pain points with the rogue Coach Rogue that causes it to have some issues and wear. So she showed me this bag, and I said, "Oh, I had just purchased one right before she told me that this one was available because I had gotten to the first person." And I said, "If you hold on to that, can I get it?" And then, well, I sold a bag. I sold a couple bags. So with those bags I sold, I bought this. And happily, I paid cash for this because, yeah, credit card is crying again, and I need to uncry. So I'm trying very hard not to um, use it, and I'm trying very hard to sell things that I'm not using to get things I do want. And so it's hard for me to sell things because it's like I always sell it for a loss, but I always look at it as if I'm selling it for a loss, but I'm not using it, it's a loss no matter what. So, unlike other people I know, I'm okay with that. I used to work for a my one of my first jobs high school, actually high school, and my sister worked for this lady. She owned a small boutique, and this is in the 90s, so this is a different business model than today. But she would mark things at 75% off to get them out of her store, and I'm like, we were losing money. Because the way her business model worked was she only doubled. So if it came in at $20, she sold for $40, you know, plus 50 cents per item, every item to cover shipping over the entirety. So some things cost more to ship, some things cost less to ship, but over every item in the store being marked up 50 cents for shipping, it covered it all. And so I said, well, why are you gonna? You're losing. If you still get 75% off, you're only making a quarter of the value of, well, half, essentially half. Oh, and then she says, well, half is better than nothing. And she goes, and the way this works is because it's a boutique of first quality items, people want a variety of sizes. So when those sizes run to onesies and twosies, there's only one or two items left. People don't want them, and the sizes might not work for them. So she just sell them at a loss and then use that money to invest into another product line that would sell. She says over the average, it all works out. And now I don't know if that's the way I would do it, but that's the way she did it, and she was very successful. And she had a great little business and a following. So, but anyway, this following that model, I'm okay losing some money to reinvest into something I will use. That will maybe eventually make me money down the road. This is a lovely lady. She is from Duluth, and she kept this for me. She said that one time she had every color of this bag. And so I already told you it's Rogue, but you don't know what color it is. And I was very excited to get this because I don't have this color. Um, and this will be my fourth Rogue, all pre-loved. None of them are new. I don't buy any of my Rogues new because they're just so pricey. I cannot afford them. Let's see if I can get this. Okay, one more. This is one of those really tricky, really heavy duty box. This is a lot of money to ship this because she didn't charge me for shipping. She sold this to me for $150 with shipping, and it says, does it have the shipping cost? It does not, but this is a 7-pound bag, and this went on UPS ground. So this is expensive shipping. Um, wow. She told me she had the full thing, and I'm like, really? And I don't think I've ever had this bag come to me from anybody like this. Um, I mean, this is the actual Coach box, you know. Throw that to the side. So she kept all the packaging, and she said she just had this in her closet, and she was happy to. Wow! It even has the She kept everything. This is the way she got it. So it has the little Coach sticker that has a Coach sticker palm tree. Oh, she even has the tissue paper. Dang, this is amazing. That's a cool box, I'll tell you that. Let me put that to the side. She also has the 1941 bag, which I didn't. Most people, when they sell you the Rogues, they don't have the bags anymore. Or they've, partialed them out, or, they don't have it. This is everything. Side. Let me show you this baby. I'm very grateful to get this. So I'm very, very happy she sold this to me. I'm very happy she kept it to sell it to me because she didn't have to. Um, I think if she had marked this to sell it for 150, it would have been bought within like seconds. I had just asked for a beat up Rogue, and I don't even think this is beat up. Normally, what happens, so there's some waving that some people could be upset about because this was probably stored. She said she had it in her closet. She may or may not have stored it in the box, but the way you really want to store these are standing up with these tied. You want them tied up so that they don't rest and cause dimpling here. And sometimes what happens is with the way they do this edge piping, it will splay out like that if you don't know. And this will get the friction in the metal will tear at the top of this piping. So that's one of the things you have to. Oh, there's a little bit right here. Yeah, that's one of the things you have to worry about these bags. Now she kept it stuffed. There's a pen mark right here, and this is this is why there's a program Coach does where you can like kind of they'll take bags back for something. I don't really know what it is, but they wouldn't take this one because of that one little bit of pen mark. And that little bit of pen mark is what considered a beat up row, guys. I'm like, this is not beat up. This is a gift. Again, this is just a gift. I don't know why she says she stopped using the Rogues, but this is a 1941 Rogue. This is part of the first wave of Rogues. It has the shoulder straps right here. I'm going to put them on just so you can see. And it has the key crochet. Normally when I buy these, they don't have everything. Something's missing. Oh, okay. There's some scratching and oh, that too. That's the part that's a little beat up. This handle, there's a little bit of wear marks. Nothing remotely wrong with this. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this rag has neat foot oil, which is something that will darken and soften leather. But this is a dark handle, so I'm not gonna worry about that. And it just needs a little bit of moisture. If this is one of those first generation Rogues are around, at least in 1941, because it is a 1941 bag, it just hasn't been moisturized. It just needs a little bit of TLC in that regard. Let me get the other. So let me look at the tag. So here is the care card, and it is the stamp on this. If I know how to read this correctly, I think this is a 2020 bag. But I don't know. Here's the little key clay right here, and I'm just going to leave that in here because I normally don't. Oh, and here's the 19. This is the right little contrasting hang tag with the horse. So this metal horse is the 1941. Now they've redone these that they show you can get these now the metal horse ones, but they won't have the stamping 1941 right here underneath the grommet. That shows that this is a part of that line, though this line of um what's the word? This line of 1941 line they don't make anymore. And I hope I hope they come out with it again. But it's supposed to be the highest quality of, and I'm gonna put the little key clay thingy in here. I don't like carrying them. I don't like the hang tag either. Not that I don't like them, but they have a tendency to fall off, and I like to keep them with the bag, so I put them in the bag. I don't actually carry them on the bag because people also take them. If sometimes you have a hard time um finding this stuff because they're not with the bag because people will take them in the store. They'll just, take liberate them from the bag. You know. So anyway, this is a standard Rogue. This thing is gorgeous in all its glory. I don't see anything wrong with this bag other than one tiny pen mark. The most tiniest, obscured. I mean, I need a little bit of leather conditioner on that, and there's not even corner wear on this bag, guys. This bag is perfect. Perfect. I have a black. I would. Stuff is falling on me. I moved stuff around today and it's a mess. My entire bag space is a mess. So this is a beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I feel honored and blessed to have this bag, because for $150 with shipping, she got $100 back. This bag was a four or $500 bag way back when she got this. So this is what I do. I just take a ribbon, any ribbon. This is a little too long, so I'm gonna take half the ribbon. I have a bag that's about to fall on top of me. You can hear the crinkling. So I am not gonna actually use this today. So what I'm going to do is pack her up. I'm not leaving her in the box. I don't want to leave her in the box. You don't want to leave her in plastic. The best way to do these bags is honestly, just flip them. I do want to put, okay, prematurely tied that because I do need to stuff it again. I need to stuff it so it has some structure so it doesn't slouch. There's pillows people buy, um, just for that. But I'm not going to stuff the side wings. I'm only stuffing the center cavity. People will put cardboard, um, like a nice card stock, something with some weight, in the side pockets to give it some more shape. But I like the relaxed look that these get. What I would really like one day is to get one of these Rogues in a, um, and you want to store these without these on because again these will dimple and they will put indents on the side of your bag. See how that's laying? You don't want to really keep that way, especially if you're just not going to be using it immediately. So I throw these in the sidewalls. I roll them up. I put them in the sidewalls, no problem. I actually don't use the Rogue side pocket. So this is the classic Rogue size. I don't like anything smaller than this. There's some people who don't like this bag at all because they say it's too heavy. I love this bag. I think it's awesome, but I don't actually use I don't use the three compartments. I just use the center compartment. I never actually use the side compartments unless I have like, um, paperwork that I'm running to the doctor's office. That's pretty useful for that. But other than that, I don't do that. I don't use it. So I'm going to take the dust bag. Now, why? This is the one bag there's several bags I put in dust bags. They're all the white light color bags because they can get transfer just from sitting next to something. And so you want to keep them, but not, you don't want plastic. You want it to be breathable. You don't want it to have too much humidity, too much heat, not away from light. You want all those things because it's a living, breathing material. So it's a natural material. It needs circulation, it needs air. You don't want to suffocate it. You don't put it in plastic. I have bags and bins. Don't do that. I mean, I did it because of space issues, but I rotate my bags out a lot. I live in a semi-arid area with a climate-controlled home, so it's okay. But if you're storing this, like the fact that that's by the window gives me a lot of anxiety because of the just the heat coming through. But those are insulated double paned windows, and and then I put all the bags. I have to rotate those bags quite often. So how you store your bags is important. How you take care of your bags is important. Always remember to give it a little bit of moisturizer, when you've had it for a little while because it's leather. It needs it. Dry leather will crack. So you want to give it a little bit of moisture now and then. Um, Coach does sell a leather conditioner. That's not what I use. What I just used on this was this Bickmore, and this is okay. So this I used on the dark handle because this is a neat foot oil. This is really good for dark leather, smooth leather. But for the Pebbled leather, I would probably use a different because that one will soften and it will also darken your leather. Some do, some don't. You have to read the directions. For the pebbled leather, I would use this. This is my absolute favorite. This is a wax based. So it has a bit of a yellow cast. So this might not be good either because of the beeswax in here. I think it's beeswax in here. It causes that little bit of yellow. You might want to use something that's completely clear. And I have a couple of those too. Um, there's all kinds of leather protectants. If you just want to be, you could just use the Coach one if you want. I personally don't like it, but that's their company and that's their brand, and they promote it, so might as well. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for giving me this bag. I feel like it is a gift. I got this off the Coach Gone Rogue Facebook group. The lady who sold to me, Sarah, thank you, thank you, thank you. It is the most beautiful bag. I am so honored to have your bag in my collection, and it's not going anywhere. I have a black one, now I have a white one. I am so thrilled. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.